23. Wait a minute. You crazy moments. According to Reddit. Number 23. Coworker. At first, she seemed okay. She would tell me stories about her life where literally everyone in her life has done her wrong. I realized just how delusional she was when she was telling me about an interaction with a third coworker that I was present for. She skewed the details of that interaction so bad. Meanwhile, I'm listening and questioning everything this woman has ever told me. Well, there you go. Hello to everyone. It seems Faith got the first comment. So hello to Faith. Here's hoping you're all having a great day. Wow. Number 22. Everybody has met her. That loud, apprehensive person with a cracking voice, possibly due to being a constant state of self-inflicted crisis. She says more inappropriate things than appropriate things, and her personal life somehow always finds itself leaking into her professional environment. The type of person who will leave her mid-meeting with a client to go to Starbucks. Her. Anyway, like 2 months after hiring her, she informs us that she needs to see a person in Miami. We live in Los Angeles due to some undisclosed arm pain issues. She didn't give us a time frame of return, but said that it may be months for her to recover. During this conversation, we found that this was not a doctor, or at least not a licensed medical practitioner, but somebody that her friend recommended in Miami for months. Also, she threatened to sue our insurance company because it didn't cover whatever she was doing, and she just assumed that it would. We never saw her again, but she seems to keep bouncing back on her feet in pretty solid positions based on LinkedIn. Well, whatever works for everybody, you know. Absolutely ridiculous. As we go up to number 21. I knew a boy from my old school who was the stereotypical loner and weird kid. Gotta stay on his good side. Never know what may happen. He often talked about hunting animals on his parents' farm, showed people pictures of his sword collection. He also wore a heavy belt and buckles, and joked about using them as a weapon. When there was a school shooting recently, he was like, "Oh, cool." I didn't talk to him after that. You gotta talk to him. You gotta be like, "Man, you're a cool guy, man. You know what, man? You're pretty cool. You want some candy?" I like the idea of like a little Kyle in school with other little douches going, "Hey, you guys like candy? You kids like candy, right?" "You're our age, Kyle. Get out of here with all that bullshit." Number 20. This is a strange one. I was stood outside of Greg's, which is a bakery, deciding what to have with my girlfriend stood slightly away from me. I'm guessing the scruffy man that came over thought she was alone, as he walked straight to her, grabbed her arm, and said that he was going to rape her. Wow. Now, I was already moving as I'd noticed him going toward her. She had frozen, and I threw him off of her and said the only thing I could think of, which was that I was going to rape and murder him first. Then he started screaming that I was going to rape him and he needed help and was struggling to get away from me. My girlfriend grabs me and pulls me away as the man starts crying and his screams become hysterical. She said there's something not right with him and not to hurt him. You think? You think there's something not right with a guy that's grabbing women and going, "I'm gonna rape him"? I don't fucking care. This nigga need a bus in the face. I'ma say it like this, alright? Stream, if you think that regardless of the mental state, some dude is out grabbing women and physically shaking them and going, "I'm gonna rape you," do you think they deserve a punch in the face? 1, if yes. 2, if no. I feel like they deserve it, baby. I feel like they deserve it. I feel like that just made you a candidate for the punch in the face show. You know what I'm talking about? Wow. She's all like, there's something not right with him. Don't hurt him. Okay. If I wasn't here, though, how would this have gone? So I stood in front of her until several security guards came over, and as we fairly calmly explained what had happened, he continued to scream about how I had attacked him. I eventually just walked off, bought 2 steak. Wait, steak bakes? What kind of bakery is this? Maybe they make sandwiches? With steak in the sandwiches. That's pretty cute. I just bought 2 steak bakes from Greg's. The whole situation was very confusing. I don't think I handled it particularly well, but what are you meant to do when some guy threatens to rape your girlfriend and then forgets that he did it? Bitch, this motherfucker need a handler. How about that? And when he gets bust in the fucking face, it won't be his fault, but whoever was supposed to be watching this little motherfucker. Because if he can manage that kind of violent shit, imagine what it would be like if he could find his way to a weapon. Do you get what I'm saying? And it can't be an excuse, oh, he ain't right. Because if he ain't right, he shouldn't have been able to make it to this point in his life to where nobody knew that he was like that. You know, y'all just setting this motherfucker loose in public. Anything could happen. He could grab a woman and say that he wants to rape him. Because maybe if I had a gun in my hand, that'd be his life. You know what I'm talking about? How about that? How about, what you mean, I'm going to rape you? What did you just say after putting your hands on somebody you don't know? How about this? Let me shoot your balls off. And then I lean in and be like, what you gonna be raping with that shot up balls? Cartman told me not to shoot anybody in the dick, but maybe there's an exception to every rule. So it looks like a whole bunch of people agree. Thank you. Wow. Jacob Prelude, Nathaniel Faith. Faith it up. Faith it down. Cactus Sleepy. I wonder why Witch so sleepy. Now what do we...
Hi, man. Would it be possible to get Stripes back into some lists? Also, DS9 was better.
Deep Space Nine Deep Space Nine was a bucket of crap. And hey, man, I'm not the type of person that'll say never to anything. So, you know, I like to think for the right price. Stripes will be back on the stream. Maybe for a guest appearance. Why not? Whatever. But, be honest with yourselves, man. Deep Space Nine sucks. Also, I like to think Stripes herself made that response, you know, that donation, you know. I appreciate you. You loyal, my man. You're beautiful inside and out. Inside and Out is a song by the Bee Gees, right? Whatever. Mr. X, I love you. Let's continue with this list. Wow. Sorry, I got so involved in that one, man. I don't like the idea of any girl getting grabbed and then told they're gonna get fucking raped. Are you kidding me? You can't use, like, mental problems as an excuse. Somebody should be attending to this idiot. You know what I mean? And I don't mean it in a rude way to people with mental problems, but when you're young is the time to get diagnosed for that shit, you know? To get some medication, shit like that, you know? It's not like just like I'm sure that people do snap and just go off their rocker like right off the bat. Or maybe there are some people who kind of get away with people not understanding that something is legitimately wrong with them. Maybe they just think, oh, they're kind of weird, they're kind of odd. But if you reach a point where you're grabbing somebody and fucking telling them you're gonna rape them, hey man, the consequences will never be the same. That's an old meme, but a good one. Number 19. For a long time I complained about my best friend's parents to mine. They never believed me and chalked it up to teens hate parents. When teens are punished, they think the parents are evil, but it's good for the kids. Well, then they met her mom. Her mom tried to convince my dad that she had cancer and her medical bills were piling up. She and the family were suffering because of the bills and needed money. The rest of the conversation went something like this. Oh, what type of cancer do you have? My dad asking a genuine question out of curiosity to hopefully help her. Lung cancer. It's a specific type of cancer that's modestly rare. Oh, that's horrible. What's your doctor's name? My dad happened to be very close friends with the only people that treat this type of cancer in the state. She responded with a made-up doctor's name. He knew she was crazy for sure after that. And once my dad met her dad, he couldn't believe how dumb he was. That guy bragged about being arrested multiple times the first time he met my dad. My dad always believed what I said about the parents after that. Ain't nothing like telling your stupid ass parents something that they ain't gonna realize until the day that they're about to die. Cause then they realize that, oh man, maybe it matters, you know? Look, if there's one piece of advice that I can give y'all right now, make it so that your deathbed isn't where you come to certain realizations. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, no. Zikor the Lit God says, Stripes. Mr. Kyle, I don't feel so good. Dia calls me Mr. Kyle. It's amusing. Jesse says, Kyle, thoughts on Voyager? Voyager was a cool show, man. Voyager was a cool show, if only because it took Star Trek and flipped it on its head, you know? Voyager did everything that Star Trek would never typically do. And it's because right in the beginning of that show, they've been, you know the situation with Voyager. They just trying to get home, you know? And they're going to break all the rules to do it. But the comedy about Voyager is that they kept trying to follow the rules when in reality they were just breaking the rules every episode. And that was so great. You know, it was just like, but the Prime Directive. I'm like, whoa. Y'all already threw a lot of that under the bus. Why y'all pretending out here? Why are you pretending? Would you smack an alien to get 10 years closer to home? Oh, but the Prime Directive. And then Chakotay, no! Oh my god, you just smacked that alien in the face. Okay, number 18. There's a guy in my town who's pretty much known as a local crazy person. Wow. I'm pretty sure he suffers from a mental illness, but he's functional in conversation. Sorry, I can't find my... Right, he's functional in conversation. It's just that they'll steer into weird territories like terrorist conspiracies or concerns about how people out to rape him really quick. Okay. First time I encountered him, he accidentally smashed the beer bottle he was drinking against the wall and cut his hand pretty bad in the process. We met pretty close to the local doctor's office. So I just guided him there to get stitched up. Guys, I see us watching the PS4 E3 conference in 2 days, my dude. Instead of the stream. So think about that. Not tomorrow night, but but the day after tomorrow. I like that Xavier was like, Chakotay, the worst character in Star Trek. Why do you feel that strongly, my dude? Damn. He was just a space Indian. What do you want? He was just a space Indian. Oh, I'm sorry. Space Native American. Not curry Indian, but Indian, you know what I'm talking about? That's not insensitive. You know what I'm talking about. Number 17. My first job was at Target. You want to try it like not as enthusiastic and homo? You should try it like really sad. Okay, number 17. My first job was at Target. Okay. I'm done being an idiot. Number 17. My first job was at Target. I was in Food Avenue section. What? Is that what that better be what they call it? The Food Avenue section? Ew. Just say food aisles, my dude. This is where you would buy popcorn, nachos, soft pretzels, etc. It's probably a Starbucks by now. Anyways, there was this lady who we'll call Kay, who would come in quite often. She had a little cart with 2 wheels that she pulled behind her full of stuff. She would wear baggy dresses and hacked the hair up in front in jagged pieces to scalp to the scalp like a mangy Benjamin Franklin. Kay would wander around for a while, then come to the food avenue and buy a sandwich. Whenever we exchanged money, she would ask me if she swallowed or was choking on any change. I would calmly look at her and say, "Nope, you're just fine," sometimes repeating myself 4 or 5 times. One day she looked at me and said, "Thank you for being so kind and not treating me like I'm crazy. Everyone else does. When I was a little girl, I saw my grandmother choke to death." Jesus hell. One day, okay, sorry. Can you fucking imagine? This was 15 years ago. I hope Kay has found peace and contentment wherever she is. I just like the hammer and then the dumbass Lisa face. Man, gay baby Jill, huh? I mean, I guess it's not a real stream until somebody goes. Number 16. I went on 2 dates with a guy. I saw some red flags, but weren't sure they were red at first. We'd been texting, and he'd say I was he would say I was bad at little things, basically negging, but sometimes the way it was said. I couldn't tell if he was serious or not. Let's see what negging is, because I'm not as educated as it pertains to dumb shit that basics do in relationships. So negging is an act of emotional manipulation whereby a person makes a deliberate backhanded comment or otherwise flirtatious remark to another person to undermine their confidence and undermine their confidence and increase their need of the manipulator's approval. I think there is there's like an example here. This thing says, "You seem like you're boring, ha ha ha." And the person says, "I am." And then the person says, "I bet that's why you can't reach anything. You probably can't give high fives." F for effort. Terrible negging. 0 out of 10. Huh. I mean, manipulation is manipulation. Why does everything need a name these days? Oh my God. Right. Well, it was only the second date. It was all in my mind that it could be a red flag, but I decided on a second date. He started saying how I needed to paint my nails, but only certain colors. He was serious. He also ordered a bunch of stuff from me that I told him I didn't like, and then tried to get me to drink it/eat it. Basically, my wants were completely ignored, and by the second date, he had a list of little things he deemed me bad at. Like he didn't like the way I hugged. Bruh. Get your incel ass back in the basement. I decided to nope the fuck out, so I told him thanks. But I didn't see us working out. He flipped out. "I'm a nice guy," said my insecurities and fear were showing, and he could see why I was single. So I was like, "Oh my God, no, help me." I told him to stay away. I wasn't interested. He told me I just needed some time to think it over, to calm down. The best part came. He said I was his girlfriend. Oh my God. "You are my girlfriend. I command you. I command you." I told him I wasn't. He said, "No, I was." He was attempting to force me to be his girlfriend, so I got the fuck out. I blocked him on everything, and 8 months later, he's still trying to contact me. Like, what the fuck? I thought I was bad at everything though, homie. What the fuck? Oh my God. Oh my God. Number 15. Work at the IT help desk at a small community college. Sorry. People pretty frequently come by for directions to other parts of the college, so when this guy was asking for where they trained the police, it seemed normal enough. We have a police academy as part of the college, so I started giving him directions there, but he kind of just started talking over me, telling me that he trained all the police there, and he used to be an instructor, but they moved. I was trying to give him directions, but he started telling me I needed to look him up on my computer. Around this time, my former Marine coworker kind of heard what was going on and came to assist. The strange guy asked my coworker if he was in the military. And then he proceeded to tell him he was an Army Navy Ranger. What the fuck did I just read? Hey, hold up. Hold up, baby. Yeah, boy. It's your boy Kyle, the fucking Marine Air Force Coast Guard Ranger, y'all. You already know. He trained all my coworkers' superiors, okay? Wow. At this point, we realized he was totally batshit, and I told the strange guy I was going to grab another coworker who knew the area better to get him better directions and hit campus security silent alarm button to the next office over. Security came. He acted like he recognized the officer and asked him what took him so long, and said he came here to see him. The officer didn't know him. Strange guy was just out of it. All security was really allowed to do was escort him off campus and hope he didn't come back. So I'd be lying if I said I wasn't pretty terrified walking to my car when I left that day. Perfect timing, balls.
Yo, tell me what you want. What you really, really want.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I wanna really wanna zig a zig ah. Do you know how old we are now? If you wanna be in a coffin, you gotta get with my make it. Soon we're gonna be pushing up daisies. Oh my god. Our youth, it always ends. Number 14. I have a coworker who's a real chatterbox. Okay. First of all, thank you. I can't believe what you've done here. I thank you. You not to. You not to. Let's see here. You not too reserved in making your consideration apparent for me. You not too reserved. Terrible. Number 14. I have a coworker who's a real chatterbox. It starts innocuously enough. What she had for dinner, how her husband is doing with his car wreck, what happened at church the past Sunday. She'll ramble on and on and on about this for as long as you'll stand there, only barely giving you a chance to say that you've got to go do something else and politely end the conversation. The best way we at work have found to get away is to signal someone over and turn her attention on to the next victim. The funny thing is that no one, not even me, has caught on to this, and will always happily trot over to see what the conversation is about, only to get caught in the deaf chatter. It's funny, you guys are so cute. You're almost like really excited to be called over, like, hey, come over. And you're like, oh yeah, what's going on? Like a puppy. And then you get there and they're like, oh. However, if she ever starts talking about the news, run for your sanity. I don't know what news channel she watches, but every day it seems like she finds a new story about someone somewhere raping and or murdering an infant. Jesus Christ. This is what you're talking about at work? Man, I saw this story today. God damn. Lady, I ain't trying to hear that. I am not trying to hear that. What the fuck? And it's not coming. It's not something she mentions once and moves away from. She dwells on such things, rambling on about them for as much as half an hour at a go. If you just stand there and let her run her mouth. I'm starting to think that she has a fetish. Oh no. Oh no. Damn, did Jesus and Prelude fucking time my man out? Oh man, he asking why. Oh man, look, y'all need to stop picking on people in the chisel cream. Okay, don't time out. Yeah, Hannah said it. Don't time him out. That's rude. Yeah, Hannah said it. Hannah's the mama. Hannah's the stream mama. Okay. Yeah, don't do that. Hannah blesses Zikor. Wait. Yeah, he's alright. Because it was like a tease timeout earlier from Strizzles, you know. But now you guys, oh man, in his face. Number 13, I met my friend's super Christian girlfriend for the first time. Out of the blue, she starts asking me questions like if I'm a virgin, who I dated before I started dating my significant other, why I didn't have a crush on her boyfriend, who her boyfriend liked in high school, who her boyfriend liked in middle school. Look, it got even weirder after that. My friend and I used to game all the time. After meeting his girlfriend, she told me we can no longer game together. We can't Skype together. We can no longer speak on the phone together. We can't be alone together. We can't even text. She claims that he's a good Christian guy and he needs good Christian guy friends. Since I'm a girl, she told me that Christian guys shouldn't have friends of the opposite gender. Unfortunately, my friend is blindsided by his girlfriend, and he chose her over all his female friends. We don't talk anymore. Them titties couldn't have been that good to put up for them, that fucking crazy. That level of crazy kebab. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, God. I really love the idea of reducing women to breasts specifically to trigger some person listening in the stream so that they can be all like, what are you implying, Kyle? That it's just about boobs? Dislike. Guys, you gotta counteract the I'm tired of all this garbage. Emmy sent me some bullshit makeup product that she got, and I shit you not, on it says better than sex. I would post it, but her thighs and hands are in the picture, and she'll get mad about it. Mad about you, baby. Emmy, you're sending me videos of your makeup. Why are you doing this? Thumbed down, okay? Who do you think you are? Emmy, I'm not mad about your Snapchatting, woman. It's the context or the content of the Snapchat. I'm looking at this like, what am I supposed to do with this? I wonder if that's how you feel every time I send you something that game related. But you play games. I don't wear makeup, and I never will. Have you seen my eyelashes? Okay, have you seen my eyelashes? Hannah hit y'all with that bleach. She said, don't apologize to me. Apologize to Zikor, who's probably gone because you frightened them off with your bullshit in here. You know, I need to make it abundantly clear in the stream. I don't even really have a problem with the caps or the messaging quickly. It's when it's like approaching spam. It's when it's self-promotion. And it's when it's attention seeky. You know what I mean? And there's not a lot of that, so you guys are free to just live your lives and do what you want. You guys will know when it's time to flex that hammer time. Trust me, somebody will make a fool of theirself in a brilliant way. As we reach number 12 on the list of, what did I call this? Something ridiculous. 23, wait a minute, you crazy moments. We're at number 12. That's how Kyle clears his throat. Just wanted to throw that out there. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Somebody's like, I didn't like that at all. I hate this guy. Number 12. So I went into a McDonald's and this woman recognized me from some of the college classes that we had together, I think. Well, at any rate, how you writing well and at any rate? Pick one, bitch. She seemed pretty certain, and she seemed like she might be familiar. 2 eyes, a nose, some hair. I might have seen her before. She started telling me that her friend was psychic, could feel people's energy, could read her mind. Now, that's not the weirdest thing that I've heard, and I'd probably have been okay with that. Then she started telling me about the radio DJ of the next town over who was watching her in her house with video cameras hidden in her shower. I guess it's plausible. She knew he was watching her because during his broadcasts he would play certain sound effects and tell jokes. I think this is ridiculous, man. I think this is fucking ridiculous. I mean, like, I've seen some shit in my fucking time, man, but come on, man. Look, let me get through it. She knew he was watching her because during his broadcast, she would play certain sound effects and tell jokes about her every time she farted. I told her that I had to get going. I was just there for a carry-out order and there were some people waiting in the car, you know? Can you imagine if every time I told a shitty joke about you farting, you know, you thinking that I'm watching you? Well, I guess you wouldn't think that I'm watching you unless the sound effect came at the right time. Number 11. I got called to an old lady's condo about her hearing noises in her attic. What kind of noises?
Wow.
Noises like that?
Wow.
Or maybe noises like this. Okay. I went up there and looked and it was all good. I went back 3... I like that it was all good. Anyway, I went up and looked and it was all good. It doesn't get any less funny. It's a stupid thing to write. I went up and looked and there was nothing wrong or something like that. Or there was nothing up there, or I didn't seem to hear any noises. But it's like, I got called to an old lady's condo about her hearing noises in the attic. I went up and looked and it was all good. All right. I went back 3 more times. Finally, I told her that it might be an animal getting in there from somewhere that I couldn't see, but there was absolutely no one up there. It was a wide open, flat space. Then she told me that she believed it was the government sending agents to spy on her because she had very valuable information inside her head. She was worried that they were planting mind-reading devices in her home. I mean, they've done it before. I mean, it's not right for us to, you know, be like, oh, you're crazy, the government. You know what I mean? But hey, man. Oh boy, the CIA don't give a fuck. So after some amusement, I told her, look, we're not really supposed to do this, but... And then called my sergeant. Hey, Sarge, is Miss Larson on the list? Yes, the list. Oh, really? That's a mistake. She's not supposed to be on it. Cancel the operation for her immediately, please. Sure, I'll wait. Oh, really? That was fast. Great. I'll tell her thanks. And I hung up. I told her, ma'am, you were on the list, but it was obviously an accident. You've been removed, and I promise you nobody will bother you. You're all good now. Never heard from her again. The funny part was that I called my sergeant out of the blue, and while he knew I was on a call at a lady's place, he had no idea what I was talking about because I was just talking over him. The whole time I'm spewing my script for this lady to hear, and Sarge is on the end of the phone like, what the fuck are you talking? Are you having a stroke or something? I don't understand this at all. It was all good, baby. Oh, Emmy says, I've been loving your Twitter critter pictures, Stripes. Twitter critter pictures. Hashtag Twitter critter pictures. Wait, did I say pictures? Okay, hashtag Twitter critter pictures. Twitter critter pictures. Twitter critter pictures. Wait, okay, say it 5 times fast. Twitter critter pictures. 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 I did it. That was pretty good. It's pretty good, mate. Pretty good, mate. You ever do like that inhale of like you're proud of yourself, like, pretty good, man. Yeah, I did it. Not bad. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, look, 11 is what we just read, and now we're at the final 10. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Wow. What the hell is this in here? There's like a little gnat. So tired of it. It's because there's like a seam in between my front door. I'm not sure how to deal with it. Other than by fucking up the whole weatherproofing. My word. Right. Number 10. I was at a family wedding, and there was this guy I didn't know that was amazing on the dance floor. He had decent moves, but it was more that he was so dedicated to his dancing. So charismatic. He really drew the eye. Anyway, my father-in-law got to talking to him, and eventually drew me into the conversation. Dancer guy had been telling my father-in-law in great detail about a recent manic episode during which he'd emptied his bank account, shared with his wife, bought a boat, sailed it from the US to Denmark, and then stayed there in a drunken stupor for weeks before it finally occurred to him that he needed to tell his wife where he was, and also that they couldn't afford a boat. Partway through the conversation, it became obvious that he was currently in another manic state. But he was very engaging, so we didn't try to extricate ourselves from the conversation. Eventually, his wife dragged him away. We felt bad for her. Oh boy. Number 9, man. Oh God. I was in the smoker section of a club a couple years ago, so I'm sitting there enjoying my drink and a filthy cancer stick, when this guy in full denim asks me to sit and talk. This dude is wearing full denim. Now, I was pinging pretty hard, so I was like, yeah, sure. Sounds like a great idea. So we're sitting down. This guy straight up says, "After we shake, we'll be connected for life." So I laugh it off, shake his hand, and see where this conversation goes. This guy starts playing the worst game of 20 guesses ever. Him, "You're 22. Me, nope. Him, 21. Me, nah, bro. Him, 27. Me, nah. I'm this age. I knew that. We're connected. Me, alright, man. So I feel like this guy has dropped some acid and is tripping, but then he gets really weird and dark. "I sense you have the beast in you." "I do as well." "What the hell is the beast?" "The beast is something in a lot of us. It is everything that is hate, and you can only control it by giving it what it wants." "What does it want?" "Well, I'm vegan, but the beast demands meat. Without it, he screams at my soul." Okay, man. Look, I'm gonna bail. "No, I'm vegan. I could never hurt an animal, but the beast needs what it wants. I do it. I do the right thing and only eat the chicken, because chickens deserve to die." Why do the chickens deserve to die? "Because all the rapists, pedophiles, and murderers, they are reincarnated as chickens." How do you know all of this, man? "They told me. The chickens, the reincarnated, murdered, rapist chickens. They're pedo chicken. Pedophile murder chicken." So I'm irked here, and I decide to try and bail while changing the conversation a little bit. So how's being vegan? "I'm vegan 99% of the time, but the beast needs to eat. I feed him chicken nuggets 1% of the time. So every night I go to McDonald's and buy 20 nuggets. You should let your beast free sometimes too, or else you'll become all beast. And you too will come back as chicken." Arise, chicken. I just walked off at this point. It all sounds ridiculous, but the dude was super dark and sinister. I went back in after a while, and the guy was sitting in the same spot with 4 people sitting around him listening to this word like it was gospel. I feel like I witnessed the start of a cult. How come I can't start a cult? Guys, you can be reincarnated as a griffin if you join my cult. No chicken for you, okay? You can beat up the chicken. The pedo chickens, the rapist chickens, oh my God. What are we doing in these lists? All right. Number 8. I was on my first cruise, a 3-day trip to the Bahamas and back to Florida. I was talking to a dude at the bar and asked where he's from. "Jupiter," is his response. Luckily, my buddy came around and I just walked away. I found out years later that Jupiter, Florida is a real place. And remember this guy from the cruise that thought I was nuts. People don't know that Jupiter's a place in Florida. I feel like that's a story that would happen to Emily. Number 7. When she was arguing with me about a doctor's refusal to perform a 10th unnecessary surgery in a quest to get pills, I divorced her. Oh my God. Somebody said, of course we have to look at his username, which is PM me your anus, girl. Judging by your username, it seems like you're already on to bigger and better things. Oh my God. Bigger. Okay, number fuck Reddit. Fuck this site straight to hell, man. Number 6. When he told me the place that I was headed to was full of reptile people, I stuck with my man until the end of... I stuck with my man until the end of the 14-hour Greyhound trip, listening to his lunatic ramblings the whole time. He wasn't the take your head off and run around the bus type of crazy, more like the cool, crazy stoner type. Number 5. I was sent to a client's office overseas to help them get our product set up. At first, I thought I had a problem with our translator, because he told me that their database server was in the monkey room. Okay. This could have been racist too, in the monkey room. Uh-oh. Sorry, just kicked the shit out the mic stand, my God. Kyle, tone your fury down. Ow. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I asked for clarification several times. Always, it's in the monkey room. I decided to just ignore it. I asked IT for their credentials and figured I'd check out their server at the end of the week. On my last day of support, I went to configure their server. The CEO had a fucking pet monkey that lived in the room with their database server. I had to ask the guy I was working with why on earth this was the case. Apparently, it's the only room with AC strong enough for the monkey to be comfortable. And the CEO didn't have any AC at his house, so obviously, stick it with your business critical server. I mean, I don't see the animal doing any damage to the server, but it was the single weirdest thing I've encountered in my it's in the monkey room. This is like a IT crowd just fucking sketch. We don't keep the monkey in the server room. We keep the server in the monkey room. Number 4. Okay. My very sweet elderly next door neighbor explained to me how God gave her my house. Wait. She casually told me, "Oh, you should have seen how beautiful it was the day we moved in. I touched your door, and I knew then. And there." No, not that one. "That God wanted me to own your house. You may live in it now, but it's only temporary now." Just like you being on this earth, you crusty old bitch. It gave me the creeps, but I didn't say anything because her husband mows my lawn for free. What an arrangement. Somebody said, of course he did. It's their lawn. Reddit, stop it. Number 3, okay? The plumber we called was nice enough, but he started explaining to my wife that Hurricane Sandy didn't really happen, and storms are due to the government shooting electrons into the sky. Pew, pew. That's what that HAARP government facility is about. Hey, y'all, go Google HAARP. HAARP facility. Aw, yeah, boy. Aw, yeah. Come on. Are there any HAARP videos? If there's no HAARP videos, then Emily should write me a video about the HAARP facility. And then I can be a spooky conspiracy channel like I've always wanted. Be like, you guys didn't hear this from me. And the music will be all like, bling, bling. There's a government facility up in Alaska where they've been testing weather devices. You know how we can change the weather by sprinkling a little bit of monkey bars into the atmosphere? Well, imagine that on a greater scale. Imagine pumping the Earth's crust full of vanilla beans and causing a earthquake, baby. Because the Earth's all like, no, not the vanilla beans, baby. Number 2, I was in line at the grocery store and this guy was talking to me, mostly a normal conversation. And then he started saying that he knew what everyone in the store was thinking. Oh shit, Xavier. And how he was from another dimension. And I was like, damn. He proceeded to continue on his tirade about knowing everything there is to know. He then proceeded to tell me that he knew what I knew. So I said, if you know everything, then enter my PIN number. I had already inserted my card into the machine and was getting ready to pay. He stared at me blankly, and reality came rushing back down on him. I felt bad for him, but I wasn't going to feed his delusions. Somebody said it would have been sick if he actually entered it, though. Oh my God. Number 1 on this list. It was a kid I was babysitting. I thought it was pretty weird to be babysitting a 16-year-old when I was 18 years old. But after a while, we became friends and he started to open up to me. For God knows what reason, he decided to tell me that he molested a 9-year-old. I then realized I was there because his mom didn't want him alone with his 11-year-old sister. Oh my God. Somebody said, nice of the mom to give you that heads up. What's the strangest teen trend you've seen? What the fuck? Top one is... When I was in high school, late 90s, there was this trend for people to take the wrappers from Big Red cinnamon flavored gum, soak them with their own saliva, and then stick it on their forehead and rub it until it gave them a rectangular cinnamon burn on their forehead. It was fucking bizarre. Somebody says, I'm 26 and this was huge when I was in high school. Same with licking your hand and then rubbing an eraser on it to peel off a layer of skin. Someone says, our scars remind us the past is real. Unexpected Papa Roach. Cut my slice into pizza. This is my plastic fork. Okay, look, please. I can only take so much. Number 2, I'm a high school teacher, so I've seen everything from the part down the middle penis head. Okay, let me read the entire let me read the entire sentence before I lose my shit. I'm a high school teacher, so I've seen everything from the parted down the penis. No, stop. I've seen everything from the parted down the middle penis head penis. Why is it so long? So I've seen everything from the parted down the middle penis head haircuts of the mid-90s to the whole emo thing to fidget spinners. That was popular last year, but the weirdest I've seen was the Juggalo / Insane Clown Posse fans of 2006. Yeah, that's another, woo. I wish we knew some Juggalos, dude. I wish we knew some Juggalos. Everybody liked this video. Just for the thought of a Juggalo existing. Man. Was anybody in the stream used to be a Juggalo? And before somebody tries to get wind in their sails like Stripes, I'm not gonna allow y'all to be in here like, I used to be a juggalo. Shut up. All right, I shouldn't have even asked. Never mind. Number 3, the one where girls tried to make their lips bigger, aka swollen and disfigured, with everything from bottles to vacuum cleaners. Oh my god. Someone says, I'm still a teen, but I'm weirded out by condom snorting. Okay, nice. What? Pencil eyebrows. The Musical.ly app thing where those young kids are filming themselves dancing oddly or mouthing a recording of a song. It's cringy as hell. I do think it's cringy, but I love it. I do love it. I do love it because those kids are, they're being taught what America really is, you know? Those 4 and 5 and 6-year-old little motherfuckers are learning how to just immediately make people want to slap them, you know? They're growing up in Kim Kardashian's footsteps. Musical.ly. Number 8, I thought that the Macarena was the strangest thing ever as a kid. That or that dance move where you grab your ankle and act like a hammer or something. That's a great dance. Okay. Christian girls only doing anal so they can save their vaginal virginity. You mean Catholic, my nigga? That's not something that Christian girls do. The good old poop hole loophole. I thought that was Catholic. Guys, you know, I hope that you're having a great day. This has been something. Ooh, nice, my dude. Nice. Yeah. Aren't you too old for Fortnite, my dude? Aren't you too old for Fortnite, my dude? I should go make my name somewhere in Fortnite. Yeah, somebody will care about that. Somebody will care about that. Far Cry 5. A bitch made a labia necklace. Oh my god. I'm 19. My boyfriend is 27. Roast me. Oh my god, look at you. Oh my god. Nothing going on there too, man. My god, like you want like a little boy figure. Maybe it is a boy. Maybe it is a boy turned lady. What do they have to say? You're supposed to take a picture of yourself, not some wax skull. Oh my god. Oh my god. Looks like you learned your STDs before you learned your ABCs. Oh my god. Oh my god. You look like Jeff Dunham should have his hand up your ass because you're a fucking puppet, my dude. You're 19 years old and you look like that? What's going on? I'm like, this is gonna sound super rude and I really don't care. And this will let you know that I'm a real dude and not some YouTubing asshole. There are 15-year-old girls that look like more of a attractive woman catch than this chick does. And it's not all about titties and ass, my dude. But like, what's going on with this? This is not only the body of a little boy to me, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? But the face, my dude. The face. We have to leave aside the whole dating a 27-year-old motherfucking part. But something here just looks so beaten and downtrodden. You know, like that of a Russian bride, like where you're just signing up for a certain life. Who knows? Who cares? She look old, my dude. Where have the years gone when you're 19? And you look like you have 5 kids. What's happening? Nobody has anything to say about that, I bet you, okay? I didn't know basic bitch trying to really hard to look interesting was a type guys went for. Then again, he is dating someone almost 10 years younger than he is, so I'm sure that your lack of self-esteem really was what clenched it for him. Bruh. Oh my God. Your skin produces so much oil the US tried to invade it. It's too bad your tits aren't as big as your eyebrows. Damn. Let's get out of here. We shouldn't have come here. Roast Me is probably one of the few last bastions of real Reddit, and we'll lose it one of these days. One of these days we'll lose it. There's no fun to be had anywhere on the internet. I need you guys to understand that. I need you guys to understand that even though we live in a world where people wake up in the morning and decide that they want to be a lampshade, you know, that's how they want to identify, and we're supposed to deal with that, you know. It's not enough that we, you know, tolerate it. We're supposed to also like commend them, you know, and be right behind them. And I am right behind you. Like we're related to these people. Everybody got to be so nice to everybody these days. But the bottom line is, there's no fun. You can't make a joke, dude, because somebody may not like your joke. And I guess we inch ever closer to a world in which we just gotta shut the hell up. Very cool. I'm 14 and this is deep. If animals had a religion, humans would be the devil. Oh, that's so deep. Oh my God. Fuck this page. Alright guys, I love you. Hope you had a great night. Watch that E3 stuff. Tube tops equal not depressed. White people Twitter. Who said girls with depression can't wear tube tops? Literally no one has ever said that. Why are you throwing this depression shit in there like it's supposed to give you attention? Look how hard you're fish facing in these fucking pictures. White women, please. You already have the skinny bitch figures that somebody's gonna come after you in. You got the hair, and some guys will fuck anything with long hair. Why do you have to try to fool yourselves and other people into thinking that your lips are anything other than thin? Live your life, my dude. Live your life or get some surgery. Don't wear in a facial expression. In one picture, you're showing people that you don't like the way that you look naturally. And that's pretty powerful stuff, because you're capturing your own insecurity. And it's a rude thing for Kyle to say, but it's the truth, okay? You didn't make this face in one picture, my nigga. You made it in two. In two different pictures with two different poses, you made the same facial expression to make your lips look bigger than they are. You are wearing on yourself a billboard that says, I am not satisfied with the way that my lips look with a normal expression or with just a normal smile. I wish they were different. You're saying to dudes, I'm available for emotional manipulation. So when you ice that terrible cake with throwing depression into your fucking attention-seeky fucking status update, man, get your ass on Tinder right now with that basic shit and hope that somebody just swipes right so hard that you'll have somebody to convince yourself that you're not alone in this world, but you are. I'm sorry. You see, the roast me stuff has left the subreddit and has thrown itself inside Kyle. That's bad. I should have ended this list 10 minutes ago. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ooh, the petulant Donald. I love this picture. Oh my God, that's good stuff. Donald is such a little boy. I love it. He is such a little old man. The Mummy. Sir, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get you today? Okay, got it. What the fuck? Have not funny. Have you This is the new does your mom know you're gay? This is the new does your mom know you're gay, dude? Have you seen the clown that hides from gay people? No. Fourth grade niggas. Oh, that picture's disgusting. But it's like funny. That picture's stupid as fuck. Okay, wow. I'm not trying to get y'all you ever been to the subreddit just fuck my shit up for bad hairstyles? Oh my god. Oh my god. We gotta hit this list, boy. Okay. Okay. All right. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Everyone, I love you. And I hope you have a wonderful night. What is Juvederm? That sounds racist, Emmy. Emmy says, I know someone with Botox and she literally can't move the areas it's injected into. Oh boy. Oh boy. Someone should make my name in Fortnite as a tribute. Send that to me. Okay. Tag me about that bullshit in the Discord. Okay. Wow. Ooh. Sam Raimi's gonna make a movie with Ryan Reynolds. That's so cool. God, has Sam Raimi made movies recently? Like, I haven't seen anything after Spider-Man, which is pretty bad. Alright, guys, I love ya. You'll catch me soon. Take it easy. I hope you enjoyed tonight's list. It could have been more interesting, but we tried to have fun where we could. Bagged milk isn't the problem. Why do Americans freak out over US Canadians having bagged milk? Who the fuck bags milk? Who the fuck brings guns into Walmart? Okay. Wow, that's pretty cool. I wonder if there's a comment in here about demo disc. I wonder if Funhouse is all over the internet. Let's take a look. Demo. Okay. No, I thought you spelled that wrong. Ooh, there is. Someone says Funhouse needs to step up their game. Came here for a demo disc comment. Was not disappointed. Oh my god. There's a demo disc comment in here. So if anybody watches Funhouse's demo disc, which is a show where they play demos on discs, and then at the end they take it out and then they break it, I immediately just thought of them. Gay. Someday I'll do something where people will think of me. All right, guys, I love you. I'll catch you later. I'm gonna, I should get on that treadmill, huh? Bye. Send me a message or jump in the Discord and like the video for me. Love you. Bye.